Hey everyone, I've got a question here from the 2016 Informatics Exam. This is question 11 from our multiple choice section. So this is a Gantt chart question. What we've got here is a number of tasks that are typical of a project timeline, and the duration of each of our tasks are indicated by these grey bars here. The longer the grey bar, the longer that particular task will take. So our task B is going to take 7 days, while task A only is going to take 1 day. These arrows, these black arrows here, indicate our dependencies for our project. So for example, task B and task C are dependent on task A, which means that task B and task C cannot start until task A has been completed. So we'll get into our question now. For the Gantt chart shown above, a delay in the completion of task D by 1 day will. So before we look through our responses, let's just draw up what a delay in task D by 1 day is going to look like. So you can draw or highlight this on your exam paper. A delay. So that's what it's going to look like in black. It's going to continue on and finish on Monday. So how's that going to affect our dependencies? So first off, task F is dependent on task D. So that's going to delay it by 1 day. And just show in blue our new dependency. But that's not all it's going to delay, because both task G and task E are dependent on task F. So because the end date of task F has been delayed by 1 day, we're going to look at how this is going to affect at least task E. So because task E has to wait as well for task B to be completed, which is going to finish off on Monday, just like our new task F. That's not going to affect anything in our task E. So let's have a look at task G now. Our task G is only dependent on task F, which has our delay from task F of 1 day. So therefore task G is going to be delayed by 1 day. So I'm going to draw this in here now. And we'll draw our new dependency arrow. So that's it that's our project complete after task G. We've done all our annotations of what it's going to look like when task D is delayed. So let's go through our responses now and see which one describes what we've annotated here. So choice A, a delay in task D has no effect on task E. So let's have a look at an annotation. So we saw that there was no delay in task E, it has no effect. So this one is the correct response. In this particular exam, this was a fairly tricky one. Not a lot of students got this one right. Some popular answers, which I'll go through now, was choice C and choice D. So we'll start with choice C. A delay only in the F task by 1 day. So the key word here is only. So let's have a look. So task F is delayed, which is true, but it's not the only delay. So that will cancel out choice C as our response. So let's have a look at choice D. Delaying task D will delay both task E and task F by 1 day. So task E was not delayed whatsoever, so that's a wrong response. That leaves us with A as our correct response.